So, who am I going to shower with love this week? You've reached Talking with Dr. Terry, 180 Seconds to a Better You, message number 36. I'm Dr. Terry Wurzbacher, and this call is dedicated to all those who have called and never left your name. You've had great ideas, but it's hard to be personal, citing the person calling from area code 123 said blah, 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 blah. Yes, I know Valentine's Day was last week, but you don't need one specific day to ask this question. It's just one example also. I know all of you are successful leaders, but there might be someone out there who could benefit from this. You've heard of people who do batch cooking. I'm certainly not one of those. It seems they pick one day a week, most likely on the weekend, and they fix their food for the following week. That one chunk of time eliminates a lot of wasted time, in my opinion anyway, during the week. Why not use Sunday to plan your week? I don't mean looking at your calendar and seeing what meetings you have or how many blog posts you have to write. Create your internal growth plan for the week. This can be simple or more complex. If it's simple, though, there's a greater likelihood that you'll do it. One way to get your mind to focus is to come up with a question of the week, such as the one I started off with. It could also be something like, what actions can I take so that I have more time to spend with my family this week? Perhaps, what can I do to ensure I leave work early this week, or on time even? What habit or routine am I going to work on this week? How many days this week will I spend reading a personal growth book? And which one is it? It can be more work-related if you wish. You could even practice journaling. We'll talk about that in the future. For me, last week, the message was, how was I going to be able to deliver pertinent messages to people while I was at the race? I don't know if I succeeded, but I thank you all for hanging in there with me. The key is to have something you can focus your attention on, something that's important to you, back to the why, but it doesn't have to be a major or a deep why. It doesn't have to be big, and in fact, in the beginning, it's better to be not big. I guess that means little. Start with something small. Write or type your question out, put it in several places where you'll see it frequently, and then watch what happens. As you master this technique with the smaller things, gradually increase their importance. I think posting them in places that you see all the time is essential. We have to have something to direct our attention to, and with all the distractions out there, we need constant reminders. There's nothing better than a good question to get someone's attention. Let me know what you think of this, and thank you once again for last week's support. You were terrific.